back. I'm so glad you could join me. Today we're going to talk about killing time. I saw a post the other day where somebody said, as I get older, they were younger than I am, they said, as I get older and keep losing more and more people around me, did you ever get that feeling that your time is coming? And they asked, what do you do to shake that feeling? And I don't really think they were looking for the answer that I had, but the truth is we're all going to die. I'm going to die. You're going to die. Ideally, it'll be a good long time before it happens. That's just the fact of it. Life. Nobody gets out alive. So I didn't say anything. But it resonated with something that I think of now and then, not often enough. And I did a video a while back on what would you do if you only had one day to live? And I was kind of surprised that nobody really said, I'd burn and pillage and loot, tear it up. Most everybody said I'd spend it with my family, or I'd spend it out riding or contemplating, deeper things, which is good. I like that. Everybody that I've ever talked to, if they only had one day to live, would tend to fill it with whatever's most important to them. And I started thinking, what if it was a week or a month? How would that impact people's answers? How would that impact my answer? And I thought, well, I may do more things, but they'd all be very important to me. They'd all be things that really mattered. I would go riding, and I would spend time with my family, and maybe I would have a massive sloppy cheeseburger. It would all be things that would be important. And I thought about the way, I would say that we live our lives, but I was mostly thinking about the way I live my life and spend my time. And I wondered, if we have this deadline, this short-term deadline of a day or a week or a month or what have you, we become very cognizant of the time we spend and how we spend it. At what point in our lives, and I asked this question on Instagram, Facebook, but I wanted to put it here as well. What if we only had a lifetime to live? How should we spend our time? I started thinking about the idea of killing time. I'm just waiting for the next whatever. What am I filling my time with in the meantime? At what point does it become okay just to waste time? It seems like we have all the time in the world. It seems like we have an eternity here, but we don't. We know that. At what point does my choice become, I just want to sit in front of the television and veg out? And that happens, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I'm holier than thou. I absolutely do it. I waste a lot of time, and there's only so much of it. And of course, when you're looking towards the future, a year seems like a very long time. Strangely enough, if I look back when I was 25, a year seemed like nothing. What did I spend that year doing? Well, actually, I kind of remember what I spent a lot of those years doing. And even it was killing time. Half of it was trying to kill myself, but I wasted a lot of time. I wasn't helping myself prosper financially or emotionally or physically or any of that. I wasn't doing myself any good. I certainly wasn't doing the world any good. I wasn't helping anybody, including myself. I wasted a lot of time. Now that's not to say that you can never have downtime, because even that has a value in itself. And there's something to be said for sitting there and sipping a cup of coffee while you look out across the lake, or putting on a set of headphones and just enjoying some music. Because the value in that is that you get to decompress, you enjoy yourself, and you get to recharge. But maybe the key in all of that is being intentional in how we choose to spend our time. So don't get me wrong, I'm not trashing on anybody for wasting time or even killing time. If that's your choice, that's your choice. But I guess what I'm suggesting is maybe that it should be a choice. I'm going to just surrender this time to whatever I want to do. And I know I don't do that enough. Sometimes if I sit down and just veg out in front of TV, it's because I'm just exhausted. It's not a choice to do that. I know there's been some things that I've wanted to get done for weeks, and I just haven't done it because I've been tired and would rather sit in front of the TV and numb out. But I'd like to think that doing these things are more important to me than sitting in front of the TV. I know a lot of people just don't even watch TV anymore, but TV is just one symptom of the problem. It's just one facet of it. TV, internet. How much time do we spend just mindlessly browsing Facebook, really without purpose? It's just something to think about. appreciate you being here. Appreciate your time. Appreciate you riding in with me. Go do something nice for somebody this week. Make the world a little bit better place. I will see you next time.